Hey everybody, hope you had a wonderful break. So we're going to be picking up from where we left off. We just finished with multiplication and now we're going to be starting to talk about division concepts. All right, so our agenda for today, that do now attendance task. So this should be a short question that I needed you to answer. Today's video lesson and check for understanding, okay? So we're going to be talking about division. So what is division? All right, so we're going to use some manipulatives to see what we need to do. All right, so we're going to use, there we go. All right, 4 counters. I have shish kebab sticks. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to place them into 2 groups, right? So if I have 4, I'm going to separate them into 2 equal groups. So I'm going to go 1 from one group, 1 from the other group. And then I'm going to go 1 in the one group, and then 1 in the other group. So we have how many in each group? So get 1, 2. So get 2 in each group. All right, so now we're going to get 6. All right, so I'm going to have these. Now I have 6, right? We're going to put them into equal groups. So we're going to put 1, actually, just so we can see it a little bit easier. 1 in the first group, 1 in the second group. 1 in the first, 1 in the second. 1 in the first, and then 1 in the second. All right, so you can see we have how many in each group? 1, 2, 3 in each group. So we have 3. All right, so now our next one is going to be 12 into 3 groups. All right, so let me grab a few more. 2, 6. Okay, I'm going to tilt this down just a little bit so you can see. All right, so we're going to separate these into 3 separate groups. So first group. Where is it? Okay, 1. Second group. Third group. See how I'm just keeping them all in their own little groups. 1, second, third, first, second, third. All right, so now we want to count how many are in each group. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 in each group. All right, so we know that 12 divided by 3 is going to be 4. All right, so now we're going to do 15. All right, so now I have 15. And we're going to divide these in how many? It goes 3. Oh, in 5 groups. Okay. All right, so I'm going to separate this into 5. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then I just keep on repeating that process. All right, so now we count how many are in each group. So we have 1, 2, 3 in each group. So we know that 15 divided by 5 is going to be equal to 3. All right, so now we have 10 to 2 groups. All right, so I got to take away some. All right, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right, so taking 10, and then we're going to divide these into 2 groups. So we get 1, 2. All right, boom, boom, All right, so now we count how many are in each group. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each group. So we know that 10 divided by 2 is going to be equal to 5. All right, so now we have 16. All right. 4, 6. 16 in 4 groups. Okay. All right, so I got 16 here. So do 1, 2, 3, 4 groups, right? And then we just continue. All right, how many do we have in each group? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know that 16 divided by 4 is going to be equal to 4. What if we have 18 in 3? So we're going to divide 18 into 3 equal groups. All right, so we go 1, 2, 3. All right, so we have our 3 equal groups, and then we just separate them into equal numbers. Each time that you're dividing a number, you've got to make sure that you're trying to figure out how many go into equal groups. All right, so then we just count. How many do we have in each group? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know that 18 divided by 3 is going to be equal to 6. And then our last one, we're going to divide 20 into 5. 5 equal groups. 20 divided by 5 is what we're looking for, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? So those are 5 equal groups. And then we just make sure that we keep it in those even groups. Three, 4, 5, 1. There we go. 2, 4. All right. How many do we have in each group? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we know that 20 divided by 5 is 4. All right. So what you probably notice is that when we divide something, we have to put it into equal groups, right? So let's take a look at some other ways that we can represent that. All right. So we're going to use these spaces as our separate groups, right? Or our equal groups to help us solve. So Marie has 6 pumpkins in her pumpkin patch. She wants to put them into 3 baskets. How many will be in each basket? So we have 6 pumpkins into 3 baskets. So we got 1, 2, 3. So when we have something like this, we could either draw a circle or we just use this one that we have. So we go 1, 2, 3, and then we keep on counting until we get to 6. 4, 5, 6. So how many are in each basket? Well, we have 1, 2. Not too bad, right? All right. Pete has 14 baseballs. He is putting an equal amount into 2 buckets. How many will be in each bucket? So we'll do the same thing. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, how many are in each? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in each. Cody is packing 15 sports drinks into 3 coolers equally. How many sports drinks can be in each cooler? So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So how many are in each? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Cash has 16 goldfish. It's a lot of goldfish. He wants to separate them equally into 4 fish tanks. That's a lot of fish tanks. How many fish could be in each tank? So we're going to count to 16 with these 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So how many are in each? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm wondering how big those fish tanks are. Jody has 18 stickers to put in her 3 posters equally. How many stickers can she put on each poster? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So how many stickers do we have on each? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, last one. Ralph is packing 12 leftover pieces of pizza equally into 4 boxes. How many pizzas he got? What the heck? I want some. How many pieces should be in each box? So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So how many in each box? 1, 2, 3. All right. So when we're dividing, we're just separating it into equal groups. So your exit ticket, really short one, just would like you to answer these 4 questions. If you have any questions or concerns, please let me know. I'll be available during our class time. And then just reach out to me whenever too. Okay? All right. Thanks, guys.